What is the best way to stay on top of our household budget and get out of debt?
What we teach, aside from insurance and KiwiSaver and mortgage advice, all that sort of stuff, is really the framework. And this is one of these questions that deals immediately with the start of how someone would take control of their finances. The best way to stay on top of a household budget to get out of debt is to really sit down and put some time into operating your budget. Think of a budget not as a restrictive tool, but an organizer. It's not designed to pull things away or out of your life. It's designed to give you certainty. So when you do a budget, really sit down and find your expenses. Wherever possible, automate those expenses. Automate all of your bills and your utilities and all that sort of stuff. Give yourself a fixed amount to have as personal spending money, but allocate as much as you can to get out of debt. For anyone who's listening who's feeling in debt, what we recommend you do to get out of debt is do your budget. You've got your income, you've got your expenses. You want to create a surplus. You want the biggest possible surplus that you can have. Once you've built that surplus, we want you to start the snowball method with your debt. Line up all your debts from smallest to largest. Leave your mortgage out of it. If you've got one of it, I'm talking about all of your consumer debt. If you are in a lot of debt, quite simply, it means you've been living outside your means. Don't worry about the interest rates. Mathematically, it's best to do the interest rates, but psychologically, it's best to knock them off as fast as possible, and you will be more likely to win here. So pay off your smallest debt, pay the minimum on the rest. Once that smallest debt's gone, take all of that money plus any extra and pay it on the next debt and the minimum on the others, and then the next debt and the minimum on the others. And the psychological win of knocking those debts off one after the other generally motivates you to get out of debt.